Support your immune system by working on your gut health. So, as many of you know from following us, your immune system is actually mostly housed in the gut. So, anytime you're trying to support your immune system, strengthen it, you have to work on your gut health as well. Inflammation is part of the immune system's response to things, right? So, if we're trying to decrease inflammation, we have to work on where that immune system is housed and what the immune system is responding to. So I thought it would be important to talk about immune health right now, especially because a lot of the kiddos are going back to school. So kids themselves can get more sick, but also families because you're exposed to your kids. So a couple things would be one, first of all, just to keep stress down. Again, stress causes inflammation in the gut. Really try not to overschedule yourself, whether this be with work, after school activities, um, your own activities, right? All of these things can make your body feel run down because you're just go, go, go running from a tiger all of the time. That's going to cause inflammation, which makes you more prone to catching a cold, a virus, a bacteria. The next thing would be to really work on getting in more fiber, especially for kiddos who, if they're going to school and getting school lunches, oftentimes that'll be a hot meal with some extra sugar on the side, or maybe they're rewarded with sugar at school, good behavior gets candy or whatever it may be. Oftentimes they're lacking fiber, which really helps to blunt that blood sugar response and keep the blood sugar more stable. Again, having high blood sugar raises inflammation in the body, which is going to affect your immune system and your likeliness to catch a cold. So aim for more fiber for kids. 25 grams a day is really important. The next piece would be really to make sure you're doing everything possible to keep your gut health as good as possible. So working on getting in bone broths to help heal the gut lining, or things like glutamine or aloe to really support the gut lining, making sure there's no inflammation, no breaking up of cells, making sure you're avoiding any foods that are inflammatory, right? So maybe for you, it's not only sugar, but maybe you're sensitive to dairy, or maybe you're sensitive to nightshades. And when you eat those things, it causes inflammation in your gut. So really make sure you know which foods specifically for you are causing an issue, because there's no blanket statement like gluten causes everyone issues. That's not necessarily true, especially depending on which country you live in. But gluten may be processed a little better. But it's really important that you know which foods cause inflammation in your own gut. Um, of course, making sure that your gut is healthy is going to help you absorb vitamins, nutrients that you need to help your immune system. So things like vitamin C that you can find in orange fruits and veggies, zinc foods, things like liver, oysters, some good ones. Getting some antioxidants in from berries is an awesome thing to do. And then if you're really feeling stuffed up, right, having trouble with sinuses or allergies, really making sure that you're doing things to support your sinuses, doing hot and cold washcloths on your sinuses. You can do steam inhalations. You can put essential oils even in your shower to help breathe those in and open up your airways and your sinuses. You can go to salt rooms. Those are really great for your respiratory health as well. Having that pink Himalayan salt that you're kind of breathing in, being exposed to. Those are all great things. If you perhaps end up with a fever because you haven't gotten all of these things down, doing what we call warming socks can be super helpful. So that's to put on a wet, cold pair of cotton socks. So you get them wet, you wring them out, you put them on, and then a pair of wool socks over the top, and you go to bed with those. That will help to draw the heat down your body and help your body start to cool down. The goal is for you to actually warm and dry up those socks by the time you wake up. So there's some quick immune tips for you, focusing, of course, on protein, veggies, healthy fats to support all of your tissues, your hormones, your immune cells, focusing on getting in zinc foods, vitamin C foods. Maybe you add in some homemade, or maybe you order it from somewhere, elderberry syrup. All of these things can be really supportive of your immune system. You don't have to take them all the time as long as you're doing things to keep yourself well, like sleeping. That's a prime thing, like keeping your schedule not so stressful, movement. But if you feel like something's coming on, then I might start taking some of those to really help your immune system out. So, as always, make sure your gut is healed so you can absorb what you need to support your immune system. Take out the triggers, and you'll feel healthy this fall as school comes back into action here. So follow us for more tips.